Have you ever wondered if there are parts of the Bible story we don't often hear? Well, today we re-diving into a fascinating text that almost made it into the New Testament, but did unquite. It's called the Gospel of Peter, and it gives us a unique, almost cinematic view of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. So, what is the Gospel of Peter? It's an ancient text discovered in a monk's tomb in Egypt in the late 19th century. Scholars believe it was written sometime in the 2nd century. While it shares many similarities with the 4 canonical Gospels, Matthew, Luke, and John, it also has some dramatic differences that make it stand out. Let's start with the crucifixion. The Gospel of Peter paints a truly poignant picture, while the other Gospels describe Jesus' suffering. This text adds a layer of eerie silence. It says that when Jesus was on the cross, he held his peace as though having no pain. This is a stark contrast to his cries in the other Gospels. It suggests a divine tranquility even in the face of immense suffering. Then, just before he dies, he cries out, my power, you have forsaken me." It's a subtle but significant change from my God, why have you forsaken me?" Some scholars think this wording emphasizes Jesus' divine nature, his power leaving his human form. The most dramatic and unique part of the Gospel of Peter, however, is its account of the resurrection. This is where it reads like a Hollywood blockbuster. The canonical Gospels are quite subtle about the actual moment of resurrection. No one sees it happen. The guards faint, and the women find an empty tomb. But the Gospel of Peter gives us a front row seat. It describes the Roman guards and Jewish elders keeping watch at the tomb on Saturday night. Suddenly, they hear a great voice from the sky. The heavens open, and 2 men, shining with a brilliant light, descend and roll away the massive stone from the tomb's entrance. They then enter the tomb. A moment later, the guards see 3 figures emerge from the tomb. 2 of them are the shining men, supporting a 3rd man between them. But this 3rd man is different. He's transformed, and his head reaches up into the heavens. Behind them, a cross follows them out of the tomb. And then a voice from the heavens asks, "Have you preached to them that sleep?" And from the cross, a voice answers, "Yes." Can you imagine witnessing that? The guards, terrified, rush to tell Pontius Pilate what they saw. It's an incredibly vivid and powerful scene, unlike anything in the New Testament. The talking, walking cross is perhaps the most astonishing element. It seems to symbolize that the message of the cross is alive and continues to speak even after the crucifixion. So why isn't this gospel in our Bibles today? Early church leaders like Bishop Serapion of Antioch were concerned about some of its details. They felt it might lean towards a belief called Docetism. The idea that Jesus was purely divine and only seemed to be human, meaning his suffering wasn't real. The line about him feeling no pain was a major red flag for them. To ensure a consistent and clear theological message, they chose to include the 4 Gospels we know today, which emphasize both Jesus' humanity and his divinity. But the Gospel of Peter remains a valuable piece of history. It shows us how diverse early Christian beliefs were, and how different communities remembered and told the story of Jesus. It's a testament to the power of the story, that it could be imagined in so many different ways, each trying to capture the mystery and wonder of the events. Reading texts like the Gospel of Peter doesn't undermine our faith. It enriches our understanding of the historical context in which the New Testament was formed. It's like finding a deleted scene from your favorite movie. It might not be part of the final cut, but it gives you a deeper appreciation for the story and the creative choices that were made. What do you think about this version of the story? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient texts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations into the hidden corners of history and faith. See you next time.